Just a bit outside.
And welcome to another episode of Just a Bit Outside. I'm your host, Steve Ely, and along with me, as always, my co-host, Wes Cook.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I'm going to be a little bitchy today.
Yeah. Let's get right into it. I mean, that's probably the biggest news across sports right now is taking place in college.
Yeah.
And that is the debate over Sorsby. Transfer quarterback into Texas Tech.
He did.
And he has been caught gambling.
Placed apparently 9,000 bets for over $90,000.
And is there anything about this guy that's come out? Like, is he in the positive? Is he negative?
I haven't heard.
Okay.
I haven't heard any on that side.
Just interested to see if these bets paid off or not.
Well,
I mean, that's what we all care about, right?
I knew for a fact he made 2 negative bets on Indiana when he was at Indiana. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure he probably won those 2.
Well, yeah, when he was at Indiana, they were not the Indiana we see now.
No, they were not.
Yes.
They were not. But yeah, the judge in Lubbock ruled him to be eligible.
Would love to see what kind of donations this judge has made to Texas Tech.
He is actually the second judge that's been on the case.
Okay.
The first one recused himself because he has a law degree from Texas Tech.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Something you should do.
It gets better. You know, he made the decision. The NCAA appealed. The appeal court set a date for February.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what you know. Season's over then, so what's the matter?
Yeah. What's the matter? We get him in, he's all good.
The 4 judges on the appeals board all have law degrees from Texas Tech. The Big 12 is pretty much every AD in the school, in the conference, is pretty much like pissed about it, except for Texas Tech's guy.
Well, of course.
And, you know, he is like, oh, well, we're going to support this, and we didn't pay for that, and we didn't pay its legal. Yeah, you did.
Oh, of course.
Don't lie. You gave him NIL money. You paid his deal. You paid for his lawyers.
Oh, the NIL money is paying for all this. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, despite, he's not using it for what he probably would like to use it for, the money is still coming from the university.
Absolutely. My opinion about it, and he shouldn't be playing college football this year at all. And even if he is to go into the supplemental draft, I don't think he plays NFL football this year.
No.
Like, I don't think he should be playing any sport whatsoever right now.
Oh, I certainly agree with you. You get caught betting on your sport.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
you want to be like baseball? Look at Pete Rose and just ban him from life. I mean, really, because we talked about it kind of extensively. Not on the pod itself, but and
we've had conversations about
we've brought up, a number of good points here. The thing is, when you have a player who is friends with players across the league, you have more insider info about those teams than anybody else does.
You do.
You know if there's a guy that's probably not going to play or if they're going to make a change at a certain position. So if wide receiver 2's out, you're going to elevate wide receiver 3 in a game before anybody else does. So you're able to say, oh, this guy's probably going to have 50 yards catches.
Yeah.
And that's almost like insider trading.
It's not like it is.
Exactly.
It
so
is.
That's a big note. then when you're betting against your own team in particular games, and you could have a hand in that in any shape at all, then I mean you're dictating outcome. It comes back to shaving points and things like that. If you bet yourself to have under 300 yards in a game, you can
manage that.
You can manage that.
Like, oops, sorry, it slipped out of my hand right in the dirt.
Yeah, whoops. And that's a problem, and then sports betting, honestly, if a player is caught betting on his own sport, should be done.
You look at every major league. Every league that had some type of betting scandal or issue, other than an Asian player that plays for the Dodgers that we won't name.
He has a huge gambling addiction.
Yes. But, MLB kind of swept that under the rug, too.
No. You just go and find his interpreter. He's stealing all my money.
Yeah. You're going to take the fall for this one, buddy.
Yeah. We'll take care of you on the back end, but you got to take the fall. I can't be missing any baseball.
Yeah. No, I cannot. But in all sports, you see what happened with the NBA stuff. Any of the gambling stuff. I mean, what was the player that got caught with helping guys place prop bets on himself, where he would take himself out of a game?
Oh yeah, I know,
to maintain unders and stuff. I mean, they pretty much banned him, right? He's out.
I mean, they haven't come out and officially banned him, but he's been blackballed.
He's suspended and
indefinitely,
and nobody really knocking on that door.
Yeah, no one's coming saying, "Hey, we'll pick this guy up."
Yeah, I mean, they did that. Baseball is the same way. You get what's the rule in baseball? If you get caught betting on baseball, it's a 1-year ban.
1 year, and then it escalates each time after that.
And to a third or fourth time, which is lifetime. But
this is lifetime.
Even I think the second time's a 3-year ban.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you're missing 4 years there.
You're writing yourself out of the league right then.
Yeah.
So if you get caught the second time, you might as well just kiss your career goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, college, he knew what he was doing.
Yes.
He knew he was breaking the rules. He knew all of it. And then he just came out and woes it me. I've got a gambling addiction. No, you don't. You have I'm a dumbass addiction.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's not a gambling addiction. Because if it was a gambling addiction, where are your bets in baseball and hockey and all, water polo.
Like I
said,
it was 9,000
handball at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
It's still 9,000 bets that we're aware of.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's a lot of bets.
Yeah, it's a good amount of bets. But
I mean, I don't think I've made 9,000 bets.
I don't think I have either.
Not 9,000 legal bets anyway,
right?
As of today's terms. But that's a lot of gambling.
It's a ton of gambling.
We're up to $90,000.
Okay,
which is, $10 a bet if you break it down.
Exactly.
Not terrible.
Right. He's not throwing big chunks of cash at these bets.
Well, we don't know.
Right.
We don't know what he's actually betting on.
Did it steadily increase?
Yeah.
Things like that. Was he successful early on? He was like, I should throw a little bit more at this because I have an idea of how it works. And I mean, really, when you look at it, he should be banned.
He shouldn't be
playing.
Shouldn't be playing at all.
Right.
The Big 12 still has the ability to do stuff.
Absolutely.
They can do. I don't know if they can technically suspend him, but they can hit the university where it hurts.
Yeah.
Do the bylaws.
Where it is.
And that's in the pocketbook.
Absolutely.
They can withhold revenue. They can withhold some other stuff from them. They're actually talking. They're talking potentially about not playing Texas Tech.
Yes. Just kind of ban them for a year in all sports and athletics in the conference.
Yeah. And the other conferences are kind of leaning into it. I'm not usually a big fan of anything the Big Ten does. But Big Ten is we are not going to play Texas Tech in anything moving forward.
When you see that and you're trying to bolster your schedule, strengthen the schedule and things like that, there's a lot of schools there that you can do that with. And you start getting blackballed entirely as a university, not just in football, but in its entirety.
It's going to hurt. Like, I've got a feeling that something's going to go down and he's not going to play.
I think that's ultimately what's going to happen. There's too much stink behind all of this. This guy, they're just going to be like, Texas Tech is going to be like, look, man, we can't do it. Keep your NIL money, but you're done.
I mean, it's way too much stink.
Yeah.
And what really hurts is like he asked for something to happen before the deadline to enter the supplemental draft.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe that is June 22nd. It's the deadline for that. I mean, he probably was going to be a fairly high pick in the supplemental draft.
Probably
if not the first pick. You know, it's just all in what are we willing to give up next year to draft this guy? Where would we take a flyer on him?
The gambling thing is going to leave a lot of questions, right? And every team that's even going to look at him as a potential draft pick is going to do extensive research on him.
I've got to
They're
imagine
going to dig in on all of this.
They're going to dig hard.
And see how severe this really is before they ever make an investment on the kid.
I think it hurts his drafts if he.
Well,
plays,
it's certainly gonna hurt the.
It's hurting the draft stack.
100%
for sure. And you're talking about a guy that was a potential first round pick next year. He was one of that crop of QBs.
Well, yeah, at least early on, God forbid something crazy happened and he's hurt or he just fails to perform to the level he's expected. Then, yeah, I mean that'll hurt the stock in itself. But now we're talking about all this speculation.
We're talking
behind all the off-field stuff. I mean that'll kill your ability to play at the next level. I mean, we've seen it in years past, and it's not even like a cheating scandal or a gambling scandal. I mean, look at Shedeur Sanders. His personality is what held him.
Yeah,
and injuries sometimes,
injuries will do it
off. But when it comes to the off-field stuff, it's going to hold you off.
Nobody wants to deal with that stuff anymore.
No, they don't want the cinema around the football team that's unnecessary. It's negative.
Let me rephrase that. They don't want to deal with a scenario like that from a guy who hasn't proved anything.
Well, absolutely not. Why? Why would you?
Yeah. No, I mean, you wouldn't. But, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, we talked about it, a couple of weeks ago with some of these disciplinary actions that I feel like some of these teams should be taking. But, they're not. But, they want to field the best team. But, like, there's no reason that Rice shouldn't get another couple of games for violating his probation. No reason.
Absolutely should.
No reason why he shouldn't.
Yeah, the guy can't. I mean, he can't live up to his bargain of the deal.
Yeah,
or his end of the bargain. Sorry, I mean, he's not. It's just the off-field shit, and the reputation of the badge and everything that they talk about there in the NFL. This guy is definitely a huge blemish if he were to come into the league. So, and now you're seeing not only is the Big 12 talking about, not scheduling them, holding them out from conference play, you're talking about all the additional sports, all the additional revenues that they could be making. I mean, and you're going to do this all for one player in one sport. Now, granted, I'm sure football pays for pretty much every other sport on campus, of course. So, this is your cash cow. I get why you're going to push so hard for a guy that's supposed to be as talented as he is, and this is what your roster makeup was. But
he was the number one guy in the transfer portal.
Hold on, didn't he even out himself as gambling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he outed himself.
Right.
He didn't get caught. He admitted it.
Yeah, didn't get caught. He just came out and said, I'm gambling.
Yep. So he knows he's been doing something wrong. Right. And he knows he's doing something wrong, but he's using other people's accounts to do it.
Yeah.
Or a fraudulent account that's not really him.
Exactly.
You're just like, come on, this is ridiculous.
I mean, the guy's put himself here. All he had to do is keep his mouth. Really.
How about just
don't gamble.
Don't gamble on your sport. Like, I could give $2 if he places 9,000 NBA bet.
Well, yeah, who cares? He doesn't directly affect that sport in any way, shape, or form.
The fact it's the whole that he bet on college football and the fact that he had negative bets against his own team. That's the problem. That's the part that burns me the worst.
Yeah, it's one thing if you're betting for your team, you're betting for them. You're betting for overs on all this stuff. You're saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You can't necessarily dictate that outcome.
That is true.
But you can certainly dictate a negative outcome. And that is enough right there to say this dude can no longer play college athletics in general. Because who's going to trust the guy not to go back out here and start gambling on the sport again?
Yeah, well, one of the ADs came out and pretty much his opinion for it was that at this rate, can you really trust the outcome of any college game?
Yeah.
If you're willing to let a guy who gambled on your own sport play, which has never happened in any other sport. Matter of fact, I don't even know why that's an appealable thing in college. Like, how can you appeal that? Hey, you got caught gambling. You're ineligible this year. How can you appeal that? Like, it is a flat out, black and white rule. There is no gray area. And it's either you're gambling or you're not gambling.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's temporary injunctions and these additional appeals and everything else that comes down trying to get this kid to play when everything's been proven that he's bet against his team.
Yeah. It's all
on the same damn sport he plays. That's cut and dry. There shouldn't be anybody trying to dive into this and then trying to blame it on a gambling addiction
and mental health issues.
Okay, so what's stopping any other player from doing this exact same thing? You're setting a precedence here that
I've got to think that
college football or actually any athletic sport would not want.
I can bet you money right now. Bet you any amount that you want.
I don't know. Or should we be betting?
I mean,
speaking of a gambling addiction,
on this, I'm just saying that I bet you could ask every AD at a Division I school with a football program. You took a vote right now of every AD that, hey, this is going to be the new rule in college football. From this point on, no appeal, no nothing. You get caught gambling, you're out. I bet you every AD in the country says yes.
Oh, of course.
Except for one.
Well, one right now, yeah. They're going to be well, you can't put that on us.
No, yeah. You just sit over in your corner and be quiet.
Exactly.
Which is why I don't understand why the AD at Texas Tech even released a statement. Best thing you can do is just not say anything.
Yeah. How about you? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of that. You just sit back.
Be quiet, let everything else work itself out. You don't have to give your 2 cents on any of this. We don't care.
No, I don't care.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. None of us care.
His whole, there's no perfect answer to this. Yes, there is. Your guy needs to be sitting on a bench.
Yeah, a very simple answer to this.
It's the same thing that's happening at every other level.
Right.
I don't understand. It really irks me that.
It all comes back to.
The fact that the NCAA doesn't have balls.
Right. And
they can't do anything.
And college athletics is dead as we know it because it's the Wild West out there. Anything and everything goes right now.
Yeah. And I can't.
Even when they're talking about kids that sign 2-way deals coming back and playing college basketball, no.
No, don't you sign a
professional
contract. You're a professional athlete. You lose your eligibility right there.
It's over. Not because you went to the G League and you never made it onto an NBA floor. You still are part of an NBA program, whether it's developmental or not.
Here's the problem with the G League. A lot of these G League guys are college, or I want to say are college guys, but are high school guys that aren't going to make it into college. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's some that have problems in the learning ability. But you know, and I don't really care about those guys. But once you sign a pro deal, it's just. I saw something today where they were talking about the making changes to where like guys are going to have 5 years of eligibility, and their clock starts when they enroll at a college, or after their 19th birthday. What is a person doing between like 17 and 19?
Right. There's plenty of people that step on campus at 17 and 18 years old. The majority of them.
I graduated at 17.
Right.
So like, I know, like if I had went to college, my entire freshman year, I would have just turned 18.
Exactly. So like I'm saying, the majority of people that go to college are 17 or 18 when they first step foot on campus.
Yeah, I don't understand this.
So what's the point of the 19? Yeah.
To give you 5 years of eligibility. So you could technically play from 19 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Which my thing about that is, I don't think anyone over the age of 23 should be playing college sports.
No, I mean, I think there's a few outliers there. You know, you have a couple red shirts because of, injuries and things like that. Medical red shirts are part of the game. So sometimes you will get that 24-year-old out there, and that's fine. But you shouldn't have a team that's predominantly 24 years old either.
Yeah, but we talk about that. Look at was it the kid from Miami?
Mm-hmm.
That's his 8th or 9th year of eligibility or something like that.
Yeah, no, they just keep getting, it comes back to all these waivers, different things like that. And
they've gotten too nuts on that stuff too. When I grew up, college was 4 years.
Yeah,
that was it.
4 years. You didn't get a grad transfer. You didn't get all this extra shit. And they wouldn't grant you a 5th year just because you graduated and you wanted to play at home one more year. And I get it. Like NIL is going to change all that because these kids don't have, professional future in the sport. So why not
get what you can get
one more year? Yeah. Exactly. Like, can I get $5 million to go play basketball or whatever?
Yeah.
So I understand that's probably why you see everybody file for an additional year here or there to do all this. But at the same time, just rewrite the rules and make it clear cut. Don't leave all these loopholes out there that's going to cause the chaos that we have now.
It's straight chaos, and I hate every bit of it. Yeah. And I may like some of these guys. Like I like Chambliss as a player. I like him.
Oh, he was fun and exciting to watch.
I don't think he should be playing football this year. Or not in college anyway.
Yeah.
I think he should be in the NFL. I don't like that he got the waiver. But, shocking. He got it in a court in Oxford.
In Mississippi.
Yeah. Just like this guy.
Same thing is in Lubbock.
Yeah.
This is it's politics being corrupt again. And of course, all this is going to be political because it does come back into the judicial system.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I think, I don't know how the NCAA does this, but at some point they've got to.
I feel.
They got to have like an independent panel.
That's what I said. Or we've said it.
Yeah.
We've discussed this countless times on here that NCAA needs to be like, all right, we're getting a committee together. This committee is going to rewrite the rule book. They're going to come up with a design to make this fair across the board.
Yep.
And we'll give, all the ADs, a chance to approve it, amend it, anything of that nature to where we can come to an agreement on how to control this, whether there's a salary cap involved, contracts to the players, all this kind of stuff. Do we pull NIL out of the school's hands and only let it go into name, image, and likeness?
That's what it should be.
Right, exactly. Go off and get your sponsorship deals from elsewhere. Not rely upon the school to do all this fundraising for this.
That I'm fine with.
Right, because, I mean, your boosters can reallocate those funds now than instead of directly giving it to the school for NIL. They could say, hey, one of my businesses needs a spokesperson. Let me pay you so much to do this for me.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
That's where the funds come from. And that's where the funds are already coming from. That's where they were coming from, 20 years ago.
No, I get that. We know that.
But now that it's wide ass open and everybody can see what it is, now allow for that to be.
I just need when it comes to this, I don't think there's any amateurism to it anymore.
No, they're professional athletes at this point because they're being paid to play.
Yeah. And the NCAA just needs to say that's what it is. It's pay for play. They are employees. It's what it is. The reason they don't, though, is they don't want them to unionize.
Well, yeah, because that's the first thing that will happen. And you'll have a players association, you'll have lockouts and things like that. And then you're just killing the sport in general in that way.
You would kill all the sports because it wouldn't just be a football lockout. It would be, hey, we're locking out everybody, or we're holding out for.
Well, here's the thing: every sport's going to end up locking out at the same time.
Yep.
Because if football locks out, then you're shutting down all revenue source for every other sport for the most part. There's only a few basketball programs in the country that are self-supported.
Luckily, we have two of those.
We do, but there's only a few of them that are.
Yeah.
Everything else relies on football, and that goes all the way down to men and women's water polo.
Yep,
those teams are only existent because the football programs that are in place.
All the Title IX stuff.
Yes, exactly. So all if you see that football locks out, you're automatically shutting down.
Yeah.
And
we ain't got no money for this.
Now you're talking about unionizing, and you say baseball players want to strike. Well, all these other athletes are part of that same exact union.
Yep.
So guess what? That means football, basketball, everything else is going to strike in because they have to stand with their brothers and sisters that are part of the union.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll never see that happen.
Yeah, I know.
But I think you can have contracts with the boosters and their companies and whatever deals they want to have. And they negotiate that all on their own. You leave it out of the school's hands. The school doesn't need.
Yeah. School doesn't need to be handling money. They don't need to be paying people.
No, not at all.
Especially
when you're talking about state-funded schools.
Like Texas Tech?
Yeah, exactly.
To quote an AD, they should be doing what they always do, and that is looking out for the student. That is what they should be doing.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
But they're not. No. And I mean, look at us here. I mean, this is why you got college football up in arms. Like, what's going to happen here? Like, Texas Tech can't continue to push this.
No, I think they got to just step back.
You got to you just give him his walking papers, give him the opportunity to go to the supplemental draft because you're holding on too tight. And I understand, like, it's going to change the dynamic of what you built this roster to be because of him.
That is his fault.
But it's his fault.
You're rewarding bad behavior.
Exactly.
It's what they have 100% done.
Oh, yeah. They're trying to reward it by fighting this battle for him to get him eligible to play. And the school's only looking out for the school at this point.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care about him.
No. It is about the football program.
He's going to make them billions of dollars. So they're going to do everything in their power to make sure one of the top 3 quarterbacks in college football next year plays on their team.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're just, it's going to be detrimental to your entire athletic department in the future if for 1 year.
Yeah.
At this point, you cut your losses. Tell the kid, hey, I'm sorry. I don't think this is going to work out. It's going to end us in athletics.
I cannot imagine that he's going to play. Like something is going to happen.
I just think that you're going to start seeing schools pull out from, non-conference games, and you're going to see Big 12 ADs.
Big 12 talking about not playing them.
Right,
Their
exactly.
own conference.
Yeah, their own conference is going to sit back and say, no thanks. If you schedule it, we're just not even going to show up. And I mean, you're talking a huge loss of revenue. So someone's going to have to step in and make a big boy decision. And, that's going to be the commissioner of the Big 12 probably, and saying,
all right, well,
guess what? I can't rule him ineligible because of the injunction.
But I can.
But I'm going to tell you, if you play this kid,
you're losing scholarships. You're losing revenue.
You're essentially going to get the death penalty
to yourself
by playing this kid. Yep. And I mean, that's what it's going to end up come down to. And I mean, the Big 12 commissioner is going to have to step up and, make a decision one way or the other for that matter.
Yeah.
Just to clear the air here and go in the right direction. And obviously, it's pretty crystal clear on what that decision needs to be.
It needs to be
because of everything that's going on off the field with it, and just everything that's happening across every other athletic sport that they're playing. You're talking about losing games in basketball, losing games in baseball, and elsewhere. And
really and truly, I would
play Division II games all the way around, and then essentially become a Division II school, because I guarantee you, those schools will just do the exact same thing, because Texas Tech's not going to have the money to pay those schools to play them.
I mean, the Big 12 could go in right now and lose that game. Every school could. I don't know what you do. I don't know if you replace it with another Big 12 game. I mean, you got to replace I would assume you'd have to do some kind of
rivalries. In the Big 12, you just have a home and away in football and with one other team.
Yeah. With whoever the biggest rival in, or one of the other schools.
Yes.
They have 9 schools, 10 schools? What are they at now?
Big 12 is 12, isn't it?
They went back to 12 with the addition of Cincinnati and BYU and Houston, correct?
Look at the Big 12.
I think that's
actually
correct.
They're up to 16.
They're at 16? Who'd they add? What school am I missing?
Yeah, they're 16.
Oh, they took all
Texas Tech, BYU, Utah, Houston, Arizona State,
Iowa
State.
I forgot all the. I forgot all about the Pac-12 guys.
TCU, Cincinnati, Baylor, Kansas, UCF, West Virginia, Colorado, Oklahoma.
They got the Colorado, Arizona State,
all
and
the Pac-12 cast-offs. Yep,
the Pac-12 cast.
So they're at 16. So honestly, you're not going to lose it.
No, you're not losing.
You just reschedule a different team all the way across the board.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're talking about the team that won the Big 12 last year is.
Okay. Well, guess what? They can sit at home.
No, I get it.
They can sit at home and they can. And I don't even care about the other sports. Like, if the Big 12 doesn't want to pay them in football, I'm fine with that. Like, where it gets me is like all sports. I mean, I like it just for the fact that it's like, hey, you're doing something shiesty. None of us like it.
Mm-hmm.
You legally can get away with it, but we're not going to do it. I mean, I think the Big 12 is going to slam them with stuff.
Oh, is it?
Is what I think. And then I think the NCAA should just come out and flat say that, hey, no gambling on your sport. I don't think you can say no gambling across the board.
You can't.
I say but you 100% can say no gambling on your sport.
If you're in college football, you cannot bet on college.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, I think if you're a college athlete, you can't bet on college athletics.
I'd be fine with that too.
I think that's fair.
I think
There's
that's very
plenty
fair.
of other platforms for you to bet across, right? You got NFL, NHL, NBA. You got the World Cup coming up right now. I mean,
you can bet on anything. We've
Yeah.
seen it. I mean, we've seen stuff where they're advertising
MLB.
e-games.
yeah.
And I'm like, who the hell is betting on e-games? I mean, somebody is, because it wouldn't be on there if it wasn't. But it's still just crazy to me. But yeah, that was my rant. Like, I'm just over that. I'm just over the whole situation. And every time I see a new article, I just get mad about it. Like, it just frustrates me. I can't believe a judge is that incompetent.
Yeah, but I mean, really, when you think about it, it's not really incompetent. It's just how much money has been given to this guy, this judge, probably under the table to say, hey.
Well, that's just it. Even if you read his thing, he didn't actually give a reason or anything. He didn't build in his statement there was nothing in it to really prove why he went the way he did.
Of course not. I mean, and you see that with a lot of these injunctions. They just grant it.
It was the thing I got that I liked was it was him not playing football this year could cause him an irreparable injury or this or that. I'm like, injury? He ain't gonna be playing. He ain't getting hurt.
Yeah, exactly. You can still train and
If you're talking about his mental health, well, he screwed his mental health up himself. That's on him.
yeah.
As far as the gambling side of it, I'm not dogging mental health issues.
No,
by
I
no
understand
means.
that.
But he knew what he was doing.
You know, what he could use, probably a good field. I mean, I tell you, it'll make you forget about wanting to gamble.
Yeah, well, he ain't got to worry about that because he can do whatever he wants. What are they going to do to him?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he could gamble on every game from here till February. Is it going to matter?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's talk about Goodfields for a second. Goodfields is a cannabis seltzer from getgoodfields.com. They offer a new era of refreshment. Crafted with high-quality, natural ingredients, these beverages provide a consistent, enjoyable, uplifting experience perfect for any occasion, like forgetting on how to gamble. Enjoy. You can enjoy a great discount, too. Just using Jabbo the Pod at checkout in that promo code box. Save you a little bit of money on your Goodfields. Go ahead, get Goodfields, get a good time.
Man, anyway, let's get off of this because I can't rant on this anymore.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it all comes back into just what college sports is right now and how aggravating it is for people that grew up enjoying the college experience, especially college athletic experience, and having your teams and just watching the history. And now it's just become a complete and utter shit show.
It is. It's. I don't know who this team is.
No,
and I don't know.
Players move so much now. You don't grow with them anymore. It just sucks.
How are you supposed to pull for that?
Yeah,
like I don't.
You just. It almost seems like you become disconnected as a fan.
It's very disconnecting.
Yeah.
I mean, and you did it too. We grew up in an era where we got to see like good teams develop and play with one another for a couple of years
Absolutely.
with a few young guys coming in, and you get, occasionally you would get a Carolina team that would have like 3 seniors and 2 juniors and a talented freshman that came off the bench, and you're like, oh, that team's going to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna make some moves. It's probably gonna lose a game somewhere along the way. It shouldn't, but
But the juniors and seniors, you've watched them develop and get better and become who they are by that time, and you don't get that anymore.
No.
They've developed elsewhere in 3 different schools already, and now they're in your lap, and you got to figure out how to fit that puzzle piece in. And it's not. I mean, you get fully reloaded rosters every single year. Mm-hmm. Like there might be 1 or 2 returning players, and you're just like, wow.
And then you got schools who, like, a coach leaves or something like that they lose everybody. And then you've got to hire a new coach to come in.
LSU this year. I mean, I don't like Will Wade in the slightest. And the fact that they went after firing the guy, and go and rehire him.
Well, and NC State's talking about suing them.
Good.
Because I guess there's documentation somewhere where where LSU was clearly reaching out to Will Wade while the season is still going on.
Yeah.
And so, I saw an article where they were talking about
damn tampering.
That the NC State was mulling legal stuff, and that LSU sent NC State a letter pretty much asking them to remove them from like the liability list. NC State's like, no.
Well, no, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I mean, LSU is just, I don't know. Hey, I want to say they're shysty. The Will Wade stuff are super shysty.
Well, so's the Kiffin stuff.
The Kiffin stuff isn't as shysty, and I say
they were granted the permission to interview him in the middle of the season.
The way the coaching cycle, the way the cycle works in college, that it's stupid that their portal and stuff is opening before the season is over.
Exactly.
Like, that's just dumb in itself.
Yeah. It's all about trying to get a kid on campus sooner rather than later. They're looking at it as the beginning of a semester, and they can get them in there a semester early. That means they can put them on the field and put them in training.
I get all that. I
get where it comes from. However,
it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't. Not one.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have a coach that is in the playoffs.
That went to the national title game, mind you.
Yeah.
Or no, Final Four.
Yep. A team that went to the semifinals.
And,
their coach had to leave. But the more I read about Golden, the more I don't like him either.
Yeah.
He's super dirty. He's super greasy.
Oh, very.
Like after the whole Clemson thing. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for the NCAA. The NCAA to stop tampering. It's going to have to happen to a school in a bigger conference. It can't be a mid-major.
Cleveland State.
It can't be a mid-major. It can't be like UNC Charlotte.
Yeah.
Or, East Carolina. Somewhere like that. It can't be a school like that. It's got to be a school in a bigger conference, the Big 12, ACC, Big 10, SEC. It's got to be one of those schools, and they have to absolutely hammer them.
Yes.
Like, honestly, they could have hammered Ole Miss this year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 100. I mean, they got text messages. I mean, why are you texting a guy that's not in the portal?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 100% tampering.
Like I said, all of college athletics needs to be overhauled completely. And there needs to be clear-cut rules that are stated, and you don't have the loopholes that allow someone to through. And find some eligibility, in the minor details.
I found me some eligibility under a rock over there.
Exactly. Yeah, that's got to go. All right, let's move to the professional side of things.
Yes, sir.
Missed some huge deals, and I guess we'll talk about the one today. Mahomes has extended his contract through 2033 and is now worth $500 million.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, not counting the money that he already received from the first part of it.
Correct.
When he already signed the first part of it for $500 million. And now he just reworked it for another $500 million. And you're just like, geez.
Yeah, the amount of money that this contract's going to be worth in the long run. So basically, they added 2 years to his deal. And the total original deal is now worth $500 million. Obviously, going to be the highest paid player in NFL history. This changes routinely anyway.
But just that contract alone makes him the highest paid.
Yes. But I'm curious. We've seen a little bit of a downfall in Mahomes, especially like last season, not making the playoffs. Like, does this?
I mean, when your best weapon's a guy that's 34, 35.
Is this the investment you're making? I just don't know.
Can't get it. You can't keep another guy out of fast cards or in jail. So,
And is it necessary to rework his deal right now? Like, I just let it go. Like, I would like to see what he does. Does he ever turn it around? Because right now, you're talking about, like, after last year, you're like, he's the turnaround for me to want to give him more money.
yeah, I got to see it.
Like, I want to make sure he's not falling off right. Because what if he falls off? This could be an awful. I doubt he does.
Yeah, I doubt he does.
But what if he does?
If he does, yeah. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible. But at the same time, they say in the NFL, you're not paying for what you're doing right now. You're getting paid for what you've done.
Yeah,
which that's exactly what Mahomes. He's getting paid for what he's done.
I agree.
And I mean, the new money on the deal is worth $239 million. So essentially, it was half the original deal plus the 239. That's still just crazy. He can make up the 522 with incentives.
Makes sense.
And escalators.
Right. Well,
man, that's a lot of money.
That's a ton. Life altering right there.
God, it's good to be Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, generational money right there. Let's see. Of course, the AJ Brown deal went through. We all knew it was coming.
We did.
But a bigger deal happened on the same day.
Yeah. The man, that was a wild deal.
I will say, this is the best trade that Cleveland's probably ever made.
They got a good deal out of
it. They won this trade. If you ask me, they won this trade. I would never give up these types of assets for Myles Garrett's older. Not saying he's bad, man. He is one of the best edge rushers in the game, if not the best. He just set the SAT record.
Yeah.
I get it. But you got a younger edge rusher who's proven himself in the first 2 years in the league.
Who's played well.
And you got yourself a first rounder, a second rounder, and a third round.
I like the way they spread it.
I think that's correct.
That is correct, but I like the way they spread it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a first rounder next year. It's a second round 2 years from now. It's a third round 3 years from now.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible as far as draft equity is concerned. You do lose a young pass rusher because I mean Myles Garrett's what 29.
Yeah, right in there.
So at best, and you know, I know he's a freak athlete. I'm not saying this, but at best, so maybe 6 years.
Yeah.
Up top end, Myles Garrett.
I'd say you probably got 4 years of best play left.
I mean, the ends can get around the 34, 35-year-old still be solid.
They can.
Especially a guy like him who has like the motor he has.
Yes, he definitely does. I mean, he's a workout freak too.
Yeah. I like the fact that Aaron Donald has said, man, seeing him make that move almost makes me want to come out of retirement.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, just to be part of that defense.
Imagine being like,
there's not an O-line that's going to stop him.
Imagine the Patriots O-line.
Will Campbell.
With Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald lined up on the same side. And you got like Will Campbell and the other rookie guard sitting there. What do you do with that?
I mean, you got to go all out.
You got to
protect.
You got to have a tight end on one end and a running back on that side too. And so you're essentially eliminating those two guys from your offense.
Right.
Ooh. I mean, Myles Garrett's a handful by himself. He beats double teams all the time.
I'm wondering how that works in Aaron Donald's case. Did he play out his entire contract when he retired? Or did he have? Because if he had years left on his deal,
I think he had a year.
You have to pay him that part of the deal. So I don't know if he could unretire. I guess they could always rework the deal, but it's going to count towards the cap this year, and I don't know if they have the cap space for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up right now.
Yeah. Because I think that's the biggest hurdle for LA to get over for something like that. But while you look that up, we can talk about getting some new Myles Garrett gear from Old Glory. Old Glory offers over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans, featuring officially licensed merch from iconic bands and top sports teams. You can discover your perfect fan gear and save using Jabba the Pod at checkout. Make sure you use the promo code, save yourself some money on all your new gear for World Cup coming up. Baseball season's right in the mix now, and then football is less than 3 months away.
Ooh. He still has 3 years and $95 million left on his contract.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think that's going to be a very difficult hurdle for them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's coming out, even though he still works out the exact same way.
He does. Oh, he'd be ready for summer camp in no time. Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
No, I wouldn't worry about it either.
Well, did you see Matt Stafford was on New Heights, I think it was Matt Stafford. He was talking about Aaron Donald had a Make-A-Wish kid come in, beat cancer and everything, and he had him throw it up.
His Make-A-Wish was to work out with Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
and he just worked him to death.
Worked him to death till he's thrown up. Yeah,
I like that story. That's a good story. That just sounds like
Aaron Donald.
Sounds like an NFL guy. Like,
if you're going to get it, you're going to come in here and get it. I ain't half-assing my workout for you, regardless if you're a Make-A-Wish kid or not.
Nah, I don't half-ass shit.
Right?
Which Aaron Donald probably doesn't. He's still cute, too.
Yeah. Gigantic.
Just,
But when you look at it, it's a good deal for a team like the Rams that are in win now mode. And this is it'll certainly bolster the defense.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how much more productivity do you think you get over Jared Verse? Like, how many more wins does that equate to for you? Does replacing Jared Verse with Myles Garrett, does that get you?
Considering you're
more than 1 or 2 wins?
Considering you're a high-powered offense. So most of the time you're got teams playing from behind, or they're having to at least play your style of football, which is, we've got to throw the ball to stay with these guys. Letting a defense essentially say, they're in pass mode, and you can essentially just pin your ears back and just go at it. I like the game or 2-game prediction on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm curious, is that totally worth it?
I mean, as of right now, you got to think they're the favorites.
Oh, absolutely. They went to the betting favorites immediately after the trade.
I mean, they were already
up there,
one of the favorites anyway, and then you add a guy like that. You essentially add the reigning defensive player of the year to the team that has the reigning MVP. I mean, you just don't see trades like this happen.
No, you don't.
And we've seen multiple in back-to-back years now. With the Parsons trade last year, the Garrett trade this year. I think we're going to start seeing a little more of these.
Yeah, honestly, I think Max Crosby gets dealt before the season starts.
There's a very good chance.
Yeah.
And he's not going to.
He's going somewhere he's going to win.
Yeah, he's going to a contender. He's not going to, not going to Atlanta.
No. Yeah, he's not going to be on the Saints.
No.
It's not a team like that.
I mean, it would. I'm not saying he wouldn't go, but it would. The Saints would have to pony up to something ridiculous.
Or like Miami, for instance. Yeah. I mean, any of these. Honestly, you're talking about bottom feeders right now.
Ain't nobody going to Miami, son.
Mm-mm.
Miami might not win a game this year.
It's going to be difficult for them to. They're all in on that first draft pick next year.
I wonder what Miami's over under it for wins.
Early on, I'm going to say 4.
It's got to be 4.
say 4 is the over-under. 4.5 is probably what they'd set it at.
I'm taking the under. I don't think they
I
can
think
win
I'd take-
4
I
games.
think I'd take the under as well. Yeah.
I mean, that's sad. I think the Jets could win more games. And they're in the same moat.
100%. Yeah, it's rough.
Imagine that game. That's going to be I mean, thank God we don't have to worry about it, but watching a Miami New York Jets game.
That's a 1 o'clock kickoff no matter what.
That's a 1 o'clock kickoff over under, probably around 27 points.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad one.
Be an awful one to watch.
Yeah.
That's one where it just, or you get a high scoring game because Brees Hall and HA just go off.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Runs.
You get like a 42-40 game or something like that, and it's all just running.
All running.
Because, Malik Willis ain't got nobody to throw it to.
No. Let's see.
Feel bad for that dude. That dude just made an easy $50 million though.
Yeah. Yeah. We can go back to AJ Brown trade. Of course, everybody was hoping it'd be next year's first round pick. Obviously, it's not. It's the 2028 first rounder. Either way you look at it, I think it's a first rounder. It's not gonna. Plus,
I mean, it's what you traded away to get him.
Exactly.
It's actually a little more because you got a first and a third.
We traded away a first and a third, got a first and a fifth back for him. And in that run, we went to 2 Super Bowls. So let's look at it what it is. I appreciate everything AJ did. I hate how he went about getting out. I hate that
dirty whore broke the story the whole time.
Well, yeah, I mean, Diana Rossini can kiss my whole asshole. But also just that the AJ just seemed to, give up on the Eagles altogether. I mean, you go back and look at this playoff game and the drop passes there. Like, those are balls that AJ normally comes down with. They seem intentional. And of course, like, your hindsight's always 20/20. Yeah. So when you go back and you look at this kind of stuff, you're just like, did he short arm it? Yeah. Was he giving his full effort? Or, because it basically, all the words coming out and everything like that, it seemed to start right around week 4. And here we are. This shouldn't, honestly, he was just so disruptive. It was a necessity to get rid of him. It honestly, what would have made me feel better is if we ended up dealing him to another team. Like, if we packaged him for a deal for like Myles Garrett and
something like that would have been
send him to fucking football hell, which is Cleveland. Then he doesn't get what he wants, but now he gets what he wants. And honestly, I hope nothing but the worst for the Patriots.
I think there was a rift somewhere.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it was. I don't know how it was. You know more about the Eagles than I do. I just kind of what I see and what I read. And
there's rumors.
I don't really take a lot into what I read because a lot of it's hearsay.
Yeah, it all is. There's rumors about there was a masseuse or something that AJ Brown was feeling, but Hassan Reddick was hitting it on the side, and Jalen Hurts knew about it, and that's what caused the entire rift between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. And then there's talks that
a masseuse.
Yeah. AJ went to the right place if he wants to get some massages. But
Bob Kraft knows where it's at.
Yeah, he does. Let's see. There's rumors that Jalen Hurts' wife and AJ Brown's wife don't get along. There's a ton of things out there. Somewhere something broke down between AJ and Jalen because they were the best of friends. Hell, Jalen Hurts is still AJ Brown's kid's godfather.
Yeah.
So they probably have somewhat of a relationship, but their working relationship was terrible. And it was seen on the field. And it's really surprising that, we won the Super Bowl years ago.
Dude, that wife stuff, though, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like, woman, just relax.
Yeah, that's my boy. You
Yeah,
better
just
like him.
you ain't got to like his wife. We can keep you separated.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Still my boy. He's still showing up. We still got to be friendly, you know.
That's it.
I mean, and it's still business all around, right? You got to be on the same page. And then, you know, I mean, there's words that he just didn't like that he didn't get enough balls thrown his way. I mean, it's just little stuff. Then maybe it's just a combination of a lot of little stuff like that that just kind of, you know,
Yeah, but this
boiled
year,
over. But you're talking about a diva, and that's AJ.
well, you're talking about a wide receiver.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
They
not all of them are.
Not all of them are. But
Look at Devontae Smith. Clear cut, good enough to be a number one wide receiver, still accepted his role, did his job, and
well, they only
doesn't
led.
make a peep.
Yeah, but didn't he lead the league in receiving touchdowns?
Get open.
Oh, he did.
That's
what I'm saying. He got open. Hey, he got open in where it really matters.
And to be fair, man, I'm not even worried about it. I'm excited to see what a new offensive coordinator brings. And I like to see
what a
we
new
do
piece brings, and then you actually get Devontae Smith as a number one, which I like. I mean, it's just...
Well, you bring in arguably the best wide receiver in college football last year, too.
Yeah.
And then if you look at our wide receiver room, it's deep. I don't think you've got plenty of weapons. Was Dallas Goddard's back again this year? You signed or you drafted another tight end. I mean, there's still a lot of pieces. I think really if you look at Philly overall coming into the season, the biggest question mark is going to be the O-line, which usually is not. But I think that's where the question mark is. Can they remain healthy, and can they become that cohesive unit they were 2 years ago? Yeah.
I mean, they still have tons of talent. They're not just going away. But, oh my God, AJ Brown left. We're trash now. No one is screaming that.
No one is. Yeah.
No one.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about it at all. It is what it is. I hate to see him go, but I'm also glad to see him go because the headache's over, and then you don't have all this off the field drama that is AJ Brown.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's diva wide receivers.
Yeah,
they're out there.
Let's see, playing this first place schedule how Drake May does, and as people have found out, that O-line's not that great.
No, it is not good.
So
it is not good,
if Drake,
especially considering you use a high draft pick on a tackle that it's just been not very good.
Yeah. So I mean, when you put it all together, I mean, if he can't remain upright, how's he going to get you the ball, AJ?
Yeah.
And then it comes back to at least Jalen Hurts had the ability to get outside the pocket and still get you the ball, and be able to maintain possessions by utilizing his legs. Guess who does not do that?
Now Drake can run, but he runs only when he has to.
He's a pocket passer.
Oh yeah,
through and through. And I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from his abilities. He's still a good quarterback, as he proved it last year. But this is a tougher schedule they're going to face this year. And
sophomore slumps are real.
They're
big time real.
We'll see how it goes.
I saw a thing the other day. There, maybe it was last week, where Houston isn't working with Stroud yet on a new deal, and he's like, not really complaining about it. He's like, I feel like I've already done my part. And I'm like, in my brain, I'm thinking, what, like, not show up last year, and then not show up in the playoffs, and you did great your rookie year. You were okay your sophomore year, and then last year you were bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. Like, they only made the playoffs because David Mills won some games while he was hurt.
Yeah,
that's it. But their defense is legit.
Oh no, they probably have the best defensive unit in the league right now.
Yeah.
LA. Probably.
I mean, LA's stuff is pretty good now when you add
a
Garrett and a McDuffie.
Yeah, the McDuffie too. I mean, it's just that is a solid defensive unit. If they stay healthy, I mean, Super Bowl favorites, absolutely.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Ooh. You know who I feel really bad for? Fucking Arizona.
I don't.
They are just going to get smashed.
Yeah.
I mean, oof. We'll make a small wager right now
On
Arizona.
what?
That Carson Beck will be their starting quarterback by week 4.
By week 4? Over under on that? I mean, that's a tough one to say. I think probably is, yeah.
I mean, they're starting quarterback Jacoby Brissett, who went 1-11 as a starter last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you know what you got with him. What's really surprised me with Arizona is Harrison. I don't feel like he's lived up to the hype yet, but at the same time,
No one throwing.
no one's throwing him the ball.
I think if you put him in a better situation, he'd be.
Well, there's plenty of quarterbacks this year coming, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a name that was being thrown around as being moved this offseason as well, and it never came to fruition. Yeah. Just out there. Just just to give them more draft compensation, which of course is probably a necessity.
Man, he would be perfect in a place with a vet. He would have been perfect in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they got DJ Moore, but that would have been a good spot for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a known guy. You have to have a veteran guy for him. But we'll see how it works out.
There is a veteran guy out there that hasn't been moved that keeps talking shit about his organization.
Who's that?
Brandon Ayuk.
Ooh, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. They're San Francisco. I don't know what they're holding on to.
I mean, they
are bound and determined to trade him. They are not going to release him.
Ayuk posted this to Instagram, and it's a video of him, and this is quoted. You want to know why they really mad, though? They mad because they stupid. They dumb. They mad they paid me $50 million in 8 months and then voided my guarantees in 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at themselves for real. N-words acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at theyself.
Can you sound
so unprofessional?
Yes. But this is also the same guy that posted a video of himself speeding in a car.
Well, yeah, I mean,
which is how he got a ticket. Saw that too, right?
Yeah.
Like, what? You dummy, don't.
What do you expect?
I went to bat for that guy 2 years ago.
You did. It was a whole pod.
2 years ago, I wasn't wrong.
Hot.
Now I am like.
Honestly, it is kind of weird that they haven't unloaded him. I know teams don't want to trade for the contract. And I mean, the way he's acting online, I mean, who wants that?
Are they trying to get through like the guaranteed money? Like, hey, we have to pay this guy anyway, so let's just hold him. We'll see if we can't get something. And once the guaranteed money's gone, we'll just dump him. Because a lot of those wide receiver contracts, like the last couple of years of those deals they're usually all front loaded.
Yeah.
So they feel better about, we're getting my money. And then at the back end, it drops down some.
Just go ahead and eat it and get it off the books. I mean, really, that's what you should have done last year.
No one's signing him.
Yeah.
No one is going to sign him right.
No, not with the speeding bullshit. Not with his latest outburst. I mean, who wants to deal with it?
If Shanahan can't get him,
there's not a whole lot of other guys that.
There's not a whole lot.
But I mean, I guarantee you know where you probably end up is Kansas City. If he is waived.
Nah, they already got one dude that drives fast enough.
I get that. But if he is waived and he clears waivers.
And you can get him on the cheap?
You're going to get him on the cheap because you're not paying him. Because once he clears waivers.
San Fran's on the books
on the hook
for the guarantee. Man. I mean, they did just free up a bunch of money. I mean, at this point, what are you expecting to get for him in a trade?
I mean, at this point, it's a late round pick.
It's
a day 3 pick.
It's a fifth at best.
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. Like, ooh.
I don't know why. I don't know what they're holding on. There's got to be language or something in the contract that, like, because they're already voided all his guarantees.
Yeah.
Because he didn't
play.
If you're already voiding guarantees, release him. You don't have to pay this dude nothing. He is technically they could fine him because he's refusing to show up for work.
I don't think they'll let him right now. I think that's where it's at. Because they didn't allow him to play last year, right? I don't think it was his refusal to show up. I think they didn't want him to show up.
I think it was a combo.
Yeah. Good.
And now the more he does, the more.
Yeah, just shut the hell up. Do everything behind closed doors. Be like, what are you going to do? Get me traded. Do something. Waive me. Whatever. Figure it out.
Even
like,
if
at
that's
this point, it's gone on.
If that's what you want, just come out and say, this is what I want.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Stop bullshitting around. Stop being an immature ass.
Yeah, that's the best way to look at it. Yeah.
I mean, for real. Just come to work. Do your job.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. It's not hard. I do it every day. Can't imagine me telling my boss I'm not showing up for work because I don't want to.
I don't want to show.
And I feel unappreciated and underpaid.
I feel unappreciated. No thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm not coming to work. See, normal people can't do that shit. Just cannot do that shit. Call your boss and tell him you're not coming to work because you feel underappreciated.
That's good.
See what he says. How much of it? How much of it is? You know what? That's the way you feel. Then
see ya. Exactly.
That's how it works. No one's doing that.
Exactly how that goes.
Oh my Lord, that would drive me bananas. Driving me bananas. Text.
So dive into some NBA playoffs to round out the episode. That and NHL and get that out of here. But playoffs are at 2-1 in surprisingly the Knicks' favor. I mean, the Knicks have dominated those first 2 games. And a couple nights ago, of course, San Antonio scrapes one on the road. I think this is the first time since like 93 or something like that. The first 3 games were won by the road team in the finals.
Teams, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty that's a pretty crazy stat. Yeah, I'm all in on the Spurs because fuck everything New York, and let's hope they could tie this series up tonight and take it back to San Antonio and scrape that one there.
Yeah, that'd be it. I'm completely good with San Antonio winning.
Yeah.
I was really happy watching. Like I said before the podcast, I was really happy watching Wemby shove Brunson down.
Absolutely.
It was funny to me because I'm sorry that it's just like.
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be like me shoving a little person down. That's what it kind of looked like.
I will say what you got out of Game 3 with like De'Aaron Fox, Wemby kind of coming back into his own. If they can kind of stay at that level, then this game will go 7.
Yeah,
because I mean the Knicks are finally have lost one after 13 straight.
Dude, Cat's been playing out of his mind.
Oh yeah, he's playing the best basketball of his entire career at this point.
Yeah, right now.
Yes,
right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
I mean, this entire playoffs, Karl-Anthony Towns has been fantastic. Of course, Brunson has been. A lot of times you are looking at him playing a little bit of hero ball at times, and I think that was kind of the downfall of New York in Game 3, but. I also seeing the elevated play of Castle, Fox, and Wemby are really directly contributing to that Game 3 win, and that's what's kind of led to their run to here, and that's how they beat the Thunder, and you want to see that continue. That you're gonna have to see that same level of play you got out of Game 3 out of those guys in Game 4 and going forward.
I mean, I honestly thought San Antonio was going to come in here and
I thought they were going to sweep them.
yeah,
Honestly,
five at worst.
I think I called 5 when the Spurs won.
Yeah,
I was like Spurs at 5, and I mean New York has just gotten hot at the right time, and now you got to cool them off somehow.
they've been rolling this entire playoffs.
They have, absolutely. So you just got to find a way to cool them off a little bit. You cool them off a little bit, then that's when you have the ability to attack and get yourself right back into the series.
Get them off their spot, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want the Knicks to win.
No, absolutely not. And I think anybody outside the state of New York probably
feels the same way.
Feels the same way. Yeah, absolutely. In the NHL world, before we hop over there, we got to talk about some Harpoon. The Harpoon Shop. It's your ultimate destination for the finest apparel, glassware, and souvenirs from Harpoon Brewery. Directly from the source. You can elevate your style with their exclusive collection of branded clothing, perfect for showcasing your love for craft beer. Enjoy your favorite brews in their premium glassware, designed to enhance every sip. Commemorate your brewery experience with unique souvenirs that capture the spirit of Harpoon. Their products are crafted with the same passion and quality as their beers, ensuring you receive nothing but the best. You can shop Harpoon Shop today and bring a piece of the brewery home with you. Cheers to great taste and unforgettable memories. And as always, don't forget, grab that Jabbo the Pod promo code, throw it in, save yourself some ducats right there as you check out and get you some Harpoon.
Before we get into the hockey, I'm going to go ahead and get mine out of the way too. Big Fork Brand. Big Fork Brand creates bacon sauces, paleo pork jerky, Chicago-style sauces, craft meat sticks like no one else. Known for bold flavors and clean ingredients and small batch craftsmanship. Big Fork products are designed to stand out. The Chicago-style sauces like a tangy original Chicago sauce or a spicy Chicago fire sauce bring iconic flavors for Chicago's famous hot dog toppings into a convenient bottle. Big Fork Brand bacon sauce is the game changer, combining nitrate-free hardwood smoked bacon with premium pork for juicy, smoky flavors you won't find anywhere else. With 5 unique flavors including hickory, applewood, and spicy 3-pepper, these sauces turn every meal into indulgent experiences. Big Fork has been featured on Food and Wine, Chicago Tribune, and QVC, and has been praised for bringing bold flavors and unmatched quality. Customers raved about their products, calling them unlike anything else, which everything we have tried has been fantastic. That's at bigforkbrand.com. Yep. Just put Jabbo the Pod in the promo code to receive a 20% off at bigforkbrand.com.
Nice. So last night in the NHL Finals, you saw the Hurricanes tied up the series of 2 games apiece there. These games have been insane. The goals going back and forth, and I mean, it's tied. It's a 1-goal lead, or you've seen 3 or 4 goal leads, and then it's tied, and then it goes to double overtime.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is everything hockey could want for a finals.
Well, the Carolina win the other night, where they were the first team since 1944 to come back from multiple goals with 10 minutes to go in the final period to win a game.
It's impressive.
I mean, it's crazy, but you and I kind of talked about this before the pod too, is the goal play at the same time. I want to say it's been awful. I mean, you look at the number of shots that these guys are throwing at the nets too, and you're like, yeah, no wonder. And you got 2 really good teams.
Yes, and both very good offensively.
Yes.
And I think that's what you're seeing stand out here, because every goal or every game has got 6, 7, 8 plus goals in it.
Yeah.
So you're getting all the action that you want from the scoring side, from just the action, the scuffles and things like that. It's all right there. As you watch these 2 go at it, I mean, it's
been good.
Getting it.
It's been fun.
Yeah, and I mean, just seeing it go game. It is just, and now we're at 2-2, and I'm just excited to kind of watch how this unfolds.
Yeah, I'm not saying we have a dog in a fight. We've got a home state team pulling it in, and like I've been watching a little bit more of that than I have the NBA stuff, and it's exciting.
It's more exciting.
It is.
It is more exciting than NBA.
Yes. Yeah. Because I know if I see a guy sliding across the ice, somebody whacked it.
Oh yeah, he's not going down on purpose or trying to
No.
sell anything. He's like, oh no, I really got hit.
Yeah, and they're hitting at like it's slowly like until we started going to the hockey game and stuff. Like I kind of kept up with it enough just to know.
Yeah,
but now like I'm starting to watch it a little more, starting to be more interested in it. I'm really starting to like hockey. Hockey might be like as far as professional sports, might be my number 2 right now.
I mean, it's coming up and it's great.
I mean, I know baseball is still ahead of it on your end.
Yes.
But, when your team sucks like mine does, baseball kind of fades away.
I won't even have to touch on that.
No.
Outside of the A's are playing in Vegas this week. They're playing, it looks like a minor league baseball park that they're playing in Vegas right now. Just to kind of get that introductory feel there, or the inaugural appearance of the A's as the home team in Las Vegas this week. I'll probably tune into a game once this week just so I can kind of see like the lay of the land and what the park looks like. The A's bats apparently were electric last night, so looks like a home run
derby.
Well, yeah, it looked like it was a home run friendly park. Somewhere that Kyle Schwarber would like to probably swing the bat.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when Colorado used to be that park. It still kind of is, but everybody hits them but Colorado, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when, who was it? Larry Walker and who else played there? Todd Helton.
Andres Galarraga.
Yeah. Oh, man, what's the other guy's name? I felt like he played there for a little while, too. Gonzalez? Did Gonzalez play there? Was he in Oakland and in Arizona?
I think it was just Oakland.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He might have had a stint towards the end of his career there, but not.
But I remember Walker and Helton and Galarraga and man, I was watching this is off topic and we're trying to get out of here. I was watching what's the morning radio show with I was watching it on a Friday. But why am I having a brain for it? I watch it. I listen to it all the time.
What, on ESPN?
Yeah.
It changes all the time now, so who knows?
Unsportsmanlike. That's what it is. I was watching that, and they were talking. The guys were sitting around, and, Smalls is on there. And, they were talking about, and they just started talking about random players and this and that. And they're like, he's like, I don't understand why you guys do that. What? It's like, guys do this all the time.
Yeah.
It is nothing about like this and that. And then they started talking about guys like Delano DeShields and Marquise Grissom and stuff like that. And I'm like,
throwback names.
What? And then they were talking about like Sean Dunston and how he threw it like 100 miles an hour from shortstop to first base. And like it was, and she's like, yeah, girls just don't do that. And every guy's like, we all do.
Yeah, legit. We could just sit here right now and just start ripping off names of like 90s baseball players.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Terry Pendleton, Chris Sabo. Just like bam.
Yeah. Lord, man. Those guys. Baseball, that was good stuff.
It was indeed.
Good stuff. What was the kid's name? Mike McDonald, that was like the first overall pick for the A's back in like the early 90s, a pitcher. I want to think his rookie year was like 93 or 94, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
It was all kinds of kids back then. But anyway, it was just one of those things. I just thought it was funny that they were talking about it, how she didn't understand it. And I'm like, and the guys were like,
well, let me tell you.
This is how we do it. And we do it a lot.
Yes.
We do it a lot. Anyway, you got anything else, man?
No, man. I know we didn't touch much on baseball, but that's fine. We got plenty of time to catch up on baseball in July and
not talking about baseball for a week in June ain't gonna hurt us.
Yeah, I think the ratings aren't going to get hit hard with
you think about next week, it'll just be baseball.
No, we'll have the World Cup.
World Cup. You're right. You're right.
Starts
if it wasn't for the World Cup, it'd just be baseball.
Indeed, it would be, sir.
I mean, unless you count WNBA.
What?
Unless you count WNBA.
What is that?
I don't know. Never watched it.
Exactly. Just bet on it.
I've only bet on it. I don't bet on the WNBA. I bet on women's college basketball.
Exactly.
That I do. That I do. But until next week, sir.
Yes, sir, man. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.